Let's face it, we are standing at a crossroad. The world is in peril. The assassination of Charlie Kirk has revealed just how corrupt and misguided the minds of the people have become. As much as I disagree and despise party politics, I have always argued that we should never attack and kill each other. The simple truth of the matter is, we are being divided, we are being controlled, and we are being subjugated by the systematic oppression of the banking family cartel. And until we recognize that as a fact, until we recognize that it is the global corporate elite destroying the planet and siphoning the wealth and health from the common people, and until we wake up and recognize that system of beliefs are tools used to oppress us, not only will we continue to fight and kill each other, we will continue to allow the pillage of our planet and the rape of our species. So the question now is, how do we stop them? Well, the first step is to dissolve corporate ideology. We will no longer compromise personal values and morals to uphold the false corporate ideology. How many of you have been told by your company to do something you were morally objected to, but in order to keep your livelihood, you kept quiet and did as told? All for the good of the company. And what is the good of the company? It's profits over all else. It does not matter the type of business. The sole objective of any company is to make more money today than they made yesterday. Our entire modern society revolves around this one idea, to profit. And where does this profit come from? It comes from the literal blood, sweat, and tears of the citizenry. Billions of citizens subjugated to work. What is this work that we do? We mine, we lumber, we till, we build, we create, we construct civilizations for the prosperity of all people. Yet we have failed time and time again to get it right. Why? Why is it always a handful of people that acquire all the resources and then proceed to profit not only from the direct acquisition of those resources, but from the repackaging and reselling of those resources at an increasingly exorbitant rate? We can no longer stand idly by as these mega corporations who have been deemed too large to fail continue to compromise our values, our morals, and our humanity for their profit. These corporations are inherently the parasitic arm of the corrupt banking cartel. They actively destroy the planet to harvest resources. They erode the economy by inflation and impose their will upon the workforce, subjugating the very people they claim to be serving. No more. The debate of economic equality has raged on for far too long when the solution has always been simple. Dissolve the class system. Dissolve the divide between the wealthy and the poor. Let me make one thing clear. This is not about being paid for production or ownership of production. It is about destroying the ideology that insists that you must stay poor so that they can stay wealthy. It is this ideology that tricks you into believing that through hard or even smart work, you can elevate yourself out of poverty and into financial freedom. But what does that even mean? Pull out a dollar bill. On the front face of the bill, in the top left corner, the phrase is written, "This note is legal tender for all debts, public and private." Our economy is based on debt, inflated by loans, issued by credit, and guaranteed by taxpayers. This means at no point within the system can you be truly financially free. You will always have debt, you will always pay taxes, and you most certainly will always work. Now, if you are not convinced, and you believe that the system has been designed with your best intentions in mind, or even having a large sum of money grant you financial freedom, then I would implore you to stop paying your taxes. Stop paying off your credit card, your mortgage, your car loan, and see exactly how long you can last being financially free. I promise you will get a shot of reality, and you will understand that you were never free and you will never be free. Celebrities, politicians, CEOs, etc. all believe that they are free, that they are in control, that they have sovereignty over the common people due to the accumulation of wealth. But this is an ideology that is not only flat out wrong, it is detrimental to the species and to the planet. It teaches false doctrines like eminent domain and manifest destiny that claim to justify the horrific actions of governments and corporations alike. We have been taught that this was and is the best possible course of action, and that all other options are futile or would result in a state of disorder, destruction, and chaos. But I argue that civilization is inherently disorganized, destructive, and chaotic, and that war is fundamental to the creation, the sustainability, and the collapse of all civilizations. As much as we love to scream peace, we cannot escape the harsh reality that war is a primal instinct of our species. We are territorial primates, aggressively defending our home. The problem now is we have become so proficient at defending and acquiring resources that we no longer have a natural predator capable of keeping our populations in check, and we no longer have natural competition in the form of an analog species because we presumably have killed all the other Homo sapien like species thousands of years ago. So the only adversaries we have now are ourselves. We fight amongst each other because we must fight. It is our primal urge that despite over 6,000 years of civilization claiming to maintain peace and prosperity, we still kill. We kill for our food, we kill for our land, we kill for our freedom. We kill in the name of our gods. We even kill when our feelings get hurt. We will literally kill for absolutely any reason. Now you may be sitting there, like any reasonable person would, saying, I've never killed anyone for any reason. And my response would be directly. You have never killed anyone for any reason directly. Yet your participation in society is indirectly responsible for the deaths of not only millions of people, but also millions of species of plants and animals that we cohabit this planet with. And we are all responsible. We have no choice in the matter. We must participate if we care to live. The powers that be have designed society this way. The only course of action now is to stop participating, to stop playing their game, stop validating their authority. History is filled with examples of people rising up against their oppressors and overthrowing the ruling elite. Yet it never lasts. Even after violent revolutions where the entire ruling class is publicly executed, dictators still rise. The wealth divide still holds, and war is inevitable. One society falls, another rises. The resources and power merely change hands into a new class of ruling elite, where once you had monarchs, dictators, and aristocracy, you now have parliaments, presidents, and oligarchy. Now, we must destroy the false ideologies that allow the ruling elite to poison our minds. We must recognize belief systems as the tools of oppression and dismantle the lies holding these systems together. It will be difficult, it will be emotional, and it will be violent. This is the way it is when you begin to learn that everything you believe in, everything that you love and cherish, all your hopes and dreams are all just a lie. A lie constructed to keep you complacent, to keep you from asking for more than what you are given, to keep you compliant, to keep you in line, to keep you working in their systems as a lifeless cog forever. It's time to reclaim what is ours. It's time to break free from the ideological chains that keep us captive. It's time to reject political, religious, and corporate ideologies once and for all. It's time for us to take back our freedom and our mind. Now, please understand, I am not an expert, nor am I an authority figure in these matters. I'm just a poor kid fed up with the notion that if I work hard, I can achieve. Well, I've been working hard my whole life within the system, only to be stepped on time and time again by this hypocritical society. When the truth of the matter is that in order to truly succeed in this world, you have to do so at the expense of another. And I would much rather stay poor than to continue to compromise my humanity for wealth and status. I do not know why we are here, or what the purpose of life may be. But there is one thing that my time here on this planet has taught me. It's this. We must be humane not only to ourselves, but to all plants, animals, and fungi that we share our world with. That may not be our purpose in life, but it is definitely our role as an extant, intelligent species capable of altering reality at our will. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. Please like and subscribe if you feel the same. Add your thoughts and comments down below. And remember, together we can make a change. I'm MycoLive, and I'll see you in the next one.
free.